Hello everybody, welcome to my Forgotten Hollow playthrough. This is just going to be a shorter video just showing what Forgotten Hollow has to offer, the NPCs, the new mobs, and here's the new music. I think the music fits really well overall for this aesthetic, and you're going to be hearing it a lot, so just get used to it for now. Right away, we are introduced to some old mobs and some new mobs. So the blue reskin of the shroom is actually called Glow Shroom, which I absolutely love, quickly climbing the charts for top mobs in the game. The other mob that you see is called Raffle. I believe it's supposed to be like a plant of some sort. We also have some Curse Eye down there. Mobs are really strong here. I went into this totally blind. I did not want any spoilers. I had no idea what I was getting into, but I mean, I effed around and I found out very quickly. I was a little hesitant to say yes because I knew that it was going to teleport me straight to Forgotten Hollow, and I wasn't sure if I was ready yet, but I did it anyway, and here we are. At this point, I decided to just go around and click all the NPCs, and at first, when I got to Nyroth, I kind of took a little bit of a pause because he looks a little bit too modern to be in Classic. But if you think about it, he kind of looks like he could belong in the Ellen Forest, so I guess I'm not too mad at it. So now I'm at the Cave Fairy department store. You have Luma the grocer and then your Cave Fairy storage. Side-eyeing Luma a little bit just because of what I said earlier, but you know what? I'm not too mad at it. I do like that there's also a return scroll to Forgotten Hollow. I just can't believe that this is still like something that we're getting in 2026 after so many years. So I had to pause and take a screenshot of that. I just wanted to look at it. I don't know. I went into this little tree house with more NPCs and just clicked to see what they had to say. But why are their eyes like that? Like, what are y'all on? There's no taxi here, of course, but there are two flowers that are here. One is the Bluebell Bud that takes you to somewhere near Sleepywood, and then the fully bloomed Bluebell, which takes you somewhere to a map outside of Alinea, which I believe I saw on the way to Forgotten Hollow. So it's just a little shortcut. Moving on to some of the training maps, it was obviously a challenge for me. I'm a level 11 beginner right now. I just started a new character because I wanted to try out some of the other classes, but I've been really busy with moving right now, so I haven't had enough time to kind of get into a job advancement. I'm also testing something for someone who commented on one of my old videos, but I digress. So as I'm progressing, I'm trying my best to dodge mobs here. In the next couple maps, there is actually a golden sturge, which threw me for a loop. I was not expecting a sturge here. I didn't want to go down because I was going to immediately die, but I believe there is the Rafflesia mob down there, and I'm probably saying that incorrectly, but I mean, you know, it just came out, so I don't know. The blue little salamanders are called Aquamander, and the yellow ones are called Duskmander. So I'm doing my best, dodging all these mobs as best as I can because I know I'm going to die, but I got to a map where the music changed and I knew that I was in some trouble. This map is called Perilous Descent 1. And here we have a new NPC, Mira, or Myra, however you'd like to say it. And I dropped down and was introduced to my new favorite mob of Forgotten Hollow. So the octopus with the grass and the plant on its head is called Echopus. I don't know if that was the only name, but regardless. I decided to go up and I was gonna leave, but then something in me told me to drop back down. Like, I don't know, the dog in me spoke, and I really thought I had a chance here. At this point, I feel like I made it far enough for me to understand the concept of the level and kind of put things together. So basically, I'm just running around trying to get familiarized and see if there's any local portals or anything that I've missed. I found someone named Santa and I tried to ask them what they thought about Forgotten Hollow, and I died, so yeah. But a couple people did say they liked it so far, so that's gotta count for something. I went back to town and decided to try out picture mode so I can show the level designs just a little bit more clearly without all the fluff on the screen. This is honestly a really well designed level. There was a lot of love put into this, you can really tell. I think my favorite designs so far are the bluebell bud and the fully bloomed bluebell. The shading on the sprites is absolutely immaculate. I feel like they really help tie the level together. I also want to give some recognition to the floor. I don't know if that's weird, but the darkness of the flooring here and the way that it does not actually extend all the way to the bottom of the screen is immaculate attention to detail, to be honest with you guys. I feel like I'm in Sleepywood Part 2. The design just makes it really feel like you're in a small village versus a big town with many avenues to take. So that's about as far as I got with picture mode because I died again. But not only did I died in picture mode. So I tried to follow the instructions. I tried using every key on my keyboard. I pressed escape about 100,000 times and F12 was not working, which is what picture mode was bound to. So I'm like, oh shit, I just soft locked myself in the game. I'm frantically mashing keys to try to get something to work and absolutely nothing is happening. So at this point, I get up to try to take a little break. I come back, I start mashing again, and nothing's happening. So I'm sitting here telling myself, okay, this is where the video's gonna end. I'm sitting here and I'm staring at the screen watching players go by. And guess who decides to show up at this exact moment in time? The Fang Blade of modern MapleStory, Niru. He pauses for a few seconds and I'm like in shock because I cannot believe that this is happening to me. I finally see Niru in game and it's when I'm dead on a platform in a place that I clearly should not be. And mind you, I can't type, I can't talk at this point because I'm soft locked and I cannot press any keys. I'm like trying to type, I'm trying to say hi, and nothing is working. Now I'm an avid Niru enjoyer. So like at this point in time, I know he's live. So I did what anyone else would do. I went to his stream.
Uh-oh. Kanaboba dead. Oh, you went to the wrong place. This is not where you need to train at a level 11 beginner. How did you even get here? How did this even happen? I have so many questions. What the hell? And how did you die there? Very interesting. The world may never know what the hell happened to that person. Defame him? I can't defame them. They look like they're struggling. I can't make their day any worse. That's you? Oh my god, it's Kanaboba. How did you end up here? What happened? Did you take a wrong turn when trying to job advance? I soft lock, I can't move. Unlucky. Listen. They said listen.
Well, to answer your questions, I was not trying to train there. I was simply recording history for my viewers and trying to showcase the new town. And how did I get there, you ask? With sheer determination and willpower. I died there by jumping and I got my ass beat by an Aquamander, and then I soft-locked myself in picture mode. Honestly, a pretty poetic ending. Nevertheless, I learned my lesson and will not be back for a while. Shout out Nero and add me on your BL when Classic actually releases. But anyway, back to business. My overall thoughts of the level feel pretty positive. I think it's a charming little town. It's got some quests and lore behind it, which I know a lot of people like to get into. I do think some specific design choices feel a little like there are modern aspects sprinkled in for sure. And when I say modern, I mean modern MapleStory, not necessarily you can tell that they're new. But I still think the general design is quite nice. I do like that there are some existing elements and it's not just totally new. I think that'll harmonize the ideas for an easier transition from old school to this new classic client. And the 2 blue travel flowers were just my absolute favorite. The shadowing and the highlights of them were just the cherry on top. I know that's just a small part of the level, but they really stood out to me. I'm just really excited about everything and I can't wait to see what they come up with next. But as always, let me know what y'all think. And remember not to come here as a level 11 beginner. Have a great day and I will see you guys soon.